Today, we're going to look at Microsoft Defender XDR, which is a security solution that unifies multiple security technologies into a single pane of glass. Defender XDR helps security teams to safeguard and monitor their organizations by leveraging insights from the suite of Microsoft products here. So each of these would usually have their own portal, which can become quite frustrating and quite demanding from a cybersecurity perspective. With this integrated approach of XDR, it'll help cybersecurity professionals to essentially have a bird's eye view across each of these products, all under one portal, which will help with detection and response times. If we switch over to the XDR portal, this is the overview page, which you can see the widgets that we've currently got in place here. This is the information that's most important to the people who are accessing the environment. So these are called cards, and cards, they're completely removable and editable. You can remove what's relevant to your role within inside your organization and add certain cards that is probably more relevant to your role. As you can see here, we've got the secure score of this environment, which is essentially the measurement of this organization's security posture. And it's broken down into different categories here, as you can see: identity, data, device, and applications. If we scroll down, you can see it goes into the likes of simulation training, device health. So these are all things that are part of the XDR portal, which we are going to have a quick look at. So, as I said, one of the main benefits of XDR is the fact that you can see all of the alerts across your products all under one bird's eye view. And here is all of the alerts that have been triggered based on the detection sources that I've got filtered here. You can filter these detection sources based on what's relevant to your organization, but you can see we've got Sentinel down here, we've Defender for Cloud, Defender for Office 365. So instead of going into 4 or 5 different portals, we've got it all under one umbrella, essentially. Down the left-hand side here, you can see we've got threat intelligence, we've got the assets that we've got on board into the product, we've got Sentinel, we've Defender for Identity, Defender for Endpoints, and email and collaboration, which is part of the Office 365. If we were to look at, for example, setting up campaigns within our organization, we can do that. We can look at simulation training for employees. We can add policy and rules in here with regards to threat policies. Within our Office 365 environment, we can essentially do all of this under one roof. One of the other things that I really like is the reporting feature. So in here, we can look at reports across our environment that we can actually generate to see if there's anything that needs to be off top of mind from a trend perspective. And as you can see, these are all broken down into different categories. We've got endpoints, we've got email and collaboration down here. But like, for example, the security one, it'll basically give us an overview of our security perspective. And then looking at the identities piece here, you can see there's 144 users at risk. We can go in and view those users and look and see what remediation needs to be completed there. Then we can look at our devices and go into the compliance of those devices, if there's any malware. So it gives me a really nice bird's eye view of what's going on inside my organization. If I want to look at safeguarding the users and accounts within my organization, I can look and see, is there any health issues within this particular environment. And this will give me a complete overview of what's going on inside my organization. I'll also be able to see the dashboard. So it's going to give me insights into what's happening inside the identities piece. And here you can see there's already two related incidents with regards to identity, so I can go and see them. Initially, I would have had another portal for this, but this is where XDR comes in, so we can actually manage this. On our next video, we're going to look a little bit more in depth into the incidents and alerts and see how that works from an end user perspective.